Attic room, eh? Well, we don't have an attic room, but you can have the one on the left. Make yourself at home. So you're the Dragonborn I've been hearing so much about. I think you're looking for this. We need to talk. Follow me.
I don't know if we can trust Delphine.
Me.
Now to give us some greybeards, initial trial.
Never know when I may be called upon for a ballad.
I would like to request a song about, let's see, bottoms. Bravo, Lydia. Bravo.
The Greybeards seem to think you're the Dragonborn. I hope they're right. I hope you're just playing dumb. I'm the one who left the note in Ustengrav. Good. The whole point of being in hiding is to appear to be someone you're not. It was the only way I could make sure it wasn't a Thalmor trap. I am not your enemy. I already gave you the horn. I'm actually trying to help you. I just need you to hear me out. Like I said in my note, I've heard that you might be Dragonborn. I'm part of a group that's been looking for you. Well, someone like you, for a very long time. If you really are Dragonborn, that is. Before I tell you any more, I need to make sure I can trust you. I knew the Greybeards would send you there if they thought you were Dragonborn. They're nothing if not predictable. When you showed up here, I knew you were the one the Greybeards sent, and not some Thalmor plant. We remember what most don't, that the Dragonborn is the ultimate dragon slayer. You're the only one that can kill a dragon permanently by devouring its soul. Can you do it? Can you devour a dragon's soul? Good, and you'll have a chance to prove it to me soon enough. Dragons aren't just coming back. They're coming back to life. They weren't gone somewhere for all these years. They were dead, killed off centuries ago by my predecessors. Now something's happening to bring them back to life, and I need you to help me stop it. A few years ago, I said almost the same thing to a colleague of mine. Well, it turned out he was right and I was wrong. I know they are. I visited their ancient burial mounds and found them empty. And I figured out where the next one will come back to life. We're going to go there, and you're going to kill that dragon. If we succeed, I'll tell you anything you want to know. You should know. You got the map for me. The Dragonstone you got for Farengar, remember? So you were paying attention. I arranged to have Farengar recover the Dragonstone for me. It's what I do. I make things happen from behind the scenes. After all, here you are. Yes, a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, starting in the Gerals near Riften. The one near Kinesgrove is next, if the pattern holds. You should know. You got the map for me from Bleak Falls Barrow. The Dragonstone was a map of ancient dragon burial sites. I've looked at which ones are now empty. The pattern is pretty clear. It seems to be spreading from the southeast, down in the Gerals near Riften. The one at Kinesgrove is next, if the pattern holds. Kinesgrove. There's an ancient dragon burial near there. If we can get there before it happens, maybe we'll learn how to stop it. I need to get into my traveling gear. Give me a minute and I'll be ready. get on the road to Kinesgrove.
I was wondering, can you whistle? Well, it made interest. Anyway, what did you want to talk about?
Orgnar, I'm traveling. You've got the inn till I get back.
Right. Happy trails.
We heading out? As you will, my Thane. I will protect you with my life.
I am glad you finally got that horn. Those graybeards had better be grateful.
Am I waiting for someone? Okay, lead on. I was getting bored waiting.
No, you don't want to go up there. A dragon, it's attacking.
Well, I don't know. Not yet. It flew over the town and landed on the old dragon mound. I don't know what it's doing up there, but I'm not waiting around to find out.
Hurry, we might be too late.
Retrieved the horn of Jörgen Wimkum. Well done. You have now passed all the trials. Come with me. It is time for us to recognize you formally as Dragonborn.
I don't want to get in the way again. I'll just watch from the stairs near the entrance.
You are ready to learn the final word of unrelenting force. Down, which means push.
I will aid you if I can.
With all three words together, this shout is much more powerful. Use it wisely.
You want me to?
Master Wolfgar will now gift you with his knowledge of Dark. Stand between us and prepare yourself. Few can withstand the unbridled voice of the Greybeards, but you are ready.
This is just amazing. If only I knew what they were saying. This is just amazing. If only I knew what they were saying. This is just amazing. If only I knew what they were saying. I have no idea what they're saying. Wow. Just wow.
Dovahkiin, you have tasted the voice of the Greybeards and passed through unscathed. High Hrothgar is open to you.
Can one of you Greybeards translate? No. So you have received the Greybeard's greeting. That was quite something to witness. Delphine is one of the Blades? That's interesting to know. Personally, I don't think we need harm any of the Blades to protect you. You've got me for that. Let's go back to Riverwood and see what she wants us to do next.
Come on in. Just stoke the fire.
I don't think you were followed.
Get the
Come on,
cold out.
I have a plan. I figured out how we're going to get you into the Thalmor embassy. That would be a bad idea. I'd be too likely to attract the wrong kind of attention. But they don't know you at all yet. The Thalmor ambassador, Elenwen, regularly throws parties where the rich and connected cozy up to the Thalmor. I can get you into one of those parties. Once you're inside the embassy, you can get away and find Elenwen's secret files. I have a contact inside the embassy. He's not up for this kind of high-risk mission, but he can help you. His name is Malborn. Wood Elf. Plenty of reason to hate the Thalmor. You can trust him. I'll get word for him to meet you in Solitude at the Winking Skeever. You know it? While you're doing that, I'll work on getting you an invitation to Elenwen's little party. Meet me at the Solitude stables after you've arranged things with Malborn. Any questions? Don't worry about Malborn. He's not a dangerous character like you. But he hates the Thalmor at least as much as I do. He's a wood elf. The Thalmor wiped out his family back in Valenwood during one of their purges that we never hear about. Luckily, they don't know who he really is, or he wouldn't be serving drinks at the ambassador's parties. Sounds good. Be careful.
Oh.
What? Something you're still confused about?
Get out the way!
They can't hurt Uncle Brog here. Tell them he didn't do it.
Positions.
Sorry, you need to go home. Go home and stay there until your mother comes.
Oh look,
Lock the city
an
gate.
execution.
You
I wanted to
betrayed
watch
us.
this.
You should tell her your uncle is scum that betrayed his high king. Best she know now, Admiral.
They're all hard.
Rogver, you helped Ulfric Stormcloak escape the city after he murdered High King Torrig. By opening that gate for Ulfric, you betrayed the people of Solitude.
Ulfric should be on that block.
There was no murder. Ulfric challenged Torrig. He beat the High King in fair combat. Such is our way. Such is the ancient custom of Skyrim. and all Nords. Boo!
Very well, Rogvir. Bow your head.
On this day, I go to Sovngarde.
Need something? Really? You're who she picked? I hope she knows what she's doing. Here's the deal. I can smuggle some equipment into the embassy for you. Don't plan on bringing anything else in with you. The Thalmor takes security very seriously. Give me what you can't live without, and I'll make sure to get it into the embassy. The rest is up to you. Okay, I'll get this inside the embassy for you. I've gotta go. I'll find you at the party. Don't worry.
So, you have attained full Dragonborn status. Being shouted at by a group of old men has never been so rewarding.
My cousin's out fighting dragons, and what do I get? Guard duty.
Have you given Malborn the gear you want to smuggle into the embassy? Good. I have your invitation to the party. But the only way you're going to get past the guards is if they really believe you're an invited guest. Which means you need to look the part and not be armed to the teeth. Here, put this on. When you're ready, I'll keep the rest of your gear safe until you get back. You'll only have what Malborn smuggled in for you, plus whatever you can pick up inside.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only.
Well,
I've been looking for you. Let's see here. A letter. Not sure who from. He wouldn't say, just that he was a friend of yours. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
You can't go to a party at the Thalmor embassy dressed like that. I guess that will have to do. You should pass for a real guest, at least until you open your mouth. Ready to board the carriage to the embassy? Don't worry, it will all be waiting for you when you get back. Just make sure you get back out of there alive with the information we need. Good luck.
often the day before the party. Not for this out. Drinking.
Welcome to the Thalmor Embassy. Your invitation, please.
There's not enough drinking.
Thank you, sir. Go right in.
Here's my invitation. I don't have a poison dagger strapped to my thumb.
Welcome. I don't believe we've met. I am Elenwen, the Thalmor ambassador to Skyrim. And you are? Ah, yes. I remember your name from the guest list. Please, tell me more about yourself. What brings you to this... to Skyrim? What is it, Malborn?
It's just that we've run out of the Alto wine. Do I have your permission to uncork the Arinthia Red?
Of course. I've told you before not to bother me with such trifles.
Yes, Madam Ambassador.
My apologies. We'll have to get better acquainted later.
It's been
Please,
some time since
enjoy
I've had news
yourself.
from elsewhere in Skyrim. What have you heard?
Well, there might be nothing to it, but I've heard that the feud between
Isn't
the
this
Greymane
something?
and the Battleborns...
Elenwen really knows how to host a party.
Fraulia Greymane is convinced that the Battleborns...
I beg your pardon?
one of her sons.
You must have me mistaken for someone else. I am Elisif, widow of High King Torrig and Jarl of Solitude. Lucky for you, I possess a forgiving nature, and I'm not easily insulted. Very much so, yes. Elenwen's parties are always so elegant. She really has impeccable taste. My only regret is that she doesn't host them more often. It was a pleasure, thank you.
I came here hoping to learn that more Imperial reinforcements were on their way to Skyrim. But so far, I've been disappointed.
I'll not argue that.
For now,
Heard any interesting
perhaps.
gossip lately?
But I've heard disturbing
Well,
rumors
there
that they're
might be
marshalling their strength.
But I've heard
I
that the
suspect the
feud
treaty
between
that ended the
Grey
war
Manes
was
and
just a
Battleborns is
tactic
Whiterun.
to buy time so the Thalmor can rebuild their armies.
Probably a Grey Mane is
I hope
convinced
I'm
that the
wrong.
Battleborns have
I'm
a
not sure the
power
Empire can afford another war. Well enough, I suppose. Elenwen puts a great deal of effort into these parties, and it shows. I just wonder what her real motivations are. That woman is inscrutable.
I've spent many hours in council meetings lately grappling with that
Why
problem.
would anyone join the Stormcloaks? They have a fraction of the Empire's wealth and power. Yes, I know what you mean. Most Nords struggle to accept change. Those who fought the Thalmor in the Great War still see an enemy. But that war is over, and a new day has dawned. Besides, the Thalmor reward their friends richly. Anyone who doesn't take advantage of that is a stubborn fool. I've known her long enough to appreciate her excellent taste in food and wine. And also long enough to respect her importance to Skyrim. She plays a vital role in rooting out the forbidden worship of Talos. As far as I'm concerned, those Talos worshippers get what they deserve. All they do is cause problems for me and the other Jarls. Until later, then.
There are words spoken and words unspoken. Beware these Thalmor, for they are adept in both languages. There are words spoken and words unspoken. For this reason, I avoid them when I can. Fair faces and fine food are well and good, but honesty is rarely so pleasing. May wisdom light your path.
The Great War is long past. It's time the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion put aside their differences. Prosperity is good for everyone. But not every Nord is obsessed with strength, honor, and skill at arms. A rare few are born with a gift for making money. My investments are my strength, and my wealth is my weapon. As for honor, well, there are some luxuries even I can't afford. You must be new to Skyrim, or you'd already know who I am. I have a stake in most anything of importance in Solitude. I feel that it's time to put aside the grievances of the past and let peace and prosperity flourish between the Empire and the Aldmeri Dominion. I try to do my little part. Besides, just between you and me, it's making me pots of money. Very well, then. There's a likely-looking filly, even if she is an elf. You
The
there,
Empire is
servant
fortunate
girl.
to have the support of the Thalmor during this difficult time, don't you think?
Right, sir. Do you need a drink? Something to eat?
I am the steward of Whiterun. I serve Jarl Balgruuf in Dragon's Reach. Truth be told, I'd be more comfortable if I were back there. I get nervous in the company of so many worthies.
I'm very discriminating when it comes to...
Oh yes, quite. So many important people from all
Thank you,
across
sir.
Skyrim.
Was there anything else I could do
Don't
for
let
you?
me keep you.
Oh, not
When
at
I
the
married
moment.
Torek, he
Maybe
promised
later.
to throw lavish parties just
So
like
far.
Yes, sir. What can I get for you? Here you go, sir. Colovian brandy. I'm sorry, but I think you've had enough for the moment.
Nice to meet you.
Until next time. Worth is here.
It's good practice. Most people barely notice what I'm playing.
Stuck in Windhelm, poor fellow.
At least Ulfric's men are willing to fight for their principles, barbaric as they may be.
Oh, don't worry about me. I relish the challenge.
There is peace now, and that peace will continue for as long as it suits our needs. But make no mistake, this is not a peace forged out of necessity between rival nations of equal strength. It is more like the calm between storms, and the next storm, I think, will be far deadlier than the last. There are those in the Empire who would wish to evade their obligations to help root out the Talos heresy. Fortunately, those most opposed to the Emperor's wise policy have now branded themselves traitors as well as heretics. I am here to remind the ruling classes of Skyrim that their loyalty to the Emperor requires cooperation with the Thalmor. All right, then.
Did you know Vittoria is the Emperor's cousin? Best stay on her good side. Is it that obvious? I should take pains to seem more happy. I wouldn't want to upset our host. But the truth of it is, I have a mountain of paperwork back in Windhelm, and it's not getting any smaller. I just hope this party doesn't drag on all night. Ill luck. I'm a busy man, and I don't have time for this sort of frivolity. But at the same time, I don't dare refuse an invitation from Elenwen. Goodbye, then.
What can I get for you? Yes, what do you need? We seem to have run out of Colovian brandy. I'll check in the wine cellar for more when I get a moment. Of course. Let me see if we have another bottle of that. I'll be waiting by the door for everyone to be distracted.
What does a fellow need to do to get a drink around here? Ah, the one generous soul amongst a gathering of pinch pennies and lick spittles. If there's anything I can ever do for you, do not hesitate to call upon me. Wonderful. I can begin to repay your generosity immediately. Say on, friend. Is that all? My friend, you've come to the right person. You could say that causing a scene is somewhat of a specialty of mine. Stand back and behold my handiwork. Attention, everyone! Could I have your attention, please? I have an announcement to make.
Let's go, before anyone notices us.
To Elenwen, our mistress. I speak figuratively, of course. Nothing could be more unlikely than that someone would actually want her in their bed. Although, most of you are already in bed with her. But again, I speak figuratively, of course. Fine, fine. Get your hands off me. I'll be a good boy now. Wouldn't want to offend our
Who comes, Malvern? You know I don't like strange smells in my kitchen.
A guest feeling ill. Leave the poor wretch be.
A guest? In the kitchens? You know this is against the rules.
Rules, is it, Savani? I didn't realize that eating moon sugar was permitted. Perhaps I should ask the ambassador.
Get out of here. I saw nothing.
Your gear is in that chest. I'll lock the door behind you. Don't screw this up. Hurry it up. I've got to get back before I'm missed. Come on. If someone misses me at the party, we're both dead. Let me do the talking. I need to lock the door behind you, or the patrols might notice something's wrong.
Did
Good luck.
you see those robes?
You're on your own
this
now.
morning? Who are they with? More of the emissaries' treaty enforcers? No, they're high mages, just in from Alinor. I guess herself is finally getting worried about all the dragon attacks. Ah, good. I've been wondering how we were supposed to defend this place from a dragon. If a dragon does show up, maybe we'll get lucky, and it will eat the mages first. Might give us enough time to kill it. Ha! I'd like to see those arrogant bastards taken down a notch. Always looking down their noses at us lowly foot sloggers. Well, we'd better get back to our rounds.
I'll see you burn.
Huh? Is someone there? Ah! Is someone there?
You asked for this.
Get out the way!
Time for you to learn your...
Get out the way!
I earned it. I have my own expenses, you know.
Silence! Do not presume, Gisser. You are
Force!
Get out the way!
Never should have come.
You're dead.
Get out the way!
That's all you've got.
I told you. I don't know anything else about it. Fine, whatever you want. Can't you just kill me and get it over with? There's this old man. I've seen him around Riften. I don't know where he lives. I don't know his name. Yes, he matches the description of this Esbern guy you're looking for. Maybe it's him, maybe it isn't. That's all I know, okay? Why don't you just kill me already?
Listen up, spy. You're trapped in here, and we have your accomplice. Surrender immediately, or you both never should have come.
Get out the way!
Now the Thalmor will be hunting me for the rest of my life. I hope it was worth it.